Gfan 84. And it's always a fun time when it's Hammond time. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here we are, the Hammond collection. I know I'm super late to the party with this one. It's been sitting and sitting, but I'm finally getting to it. The Hammond collection Allosaurus from Battle at the Big Rock. Absolutely love the Hammond collection. Let's check out the box. You got the Jurassic Park / World logo, Hammond collection, Allosaurus there. Side view, sorry for the glare. The back view, awesome pose. The other dinos that come in this little line. Hammond collection, copyright, and the logo. Now, if you watched the short for Battle of Big Rock, you already know about this. They tried terrifying with that. Oh, as always, DeWalt opening it. And to me, they absolutely killed it. They did such a fantastic job. And Camp Cretaceous did also a fantastic job portraying it. You know, they just absolutely killing it. And I'm super, super excited for Rebirth. The hype is real. Put this down here. The insides, normal stuff that they have here for the Hammond collection. Now, there was, I believe it was the right side, there was a little bit of defect with the Allosaurus where I believe it is this side. The paint was really messed up here. A couple people were getting it, where it was just that stone tan. I'm not really sure what color exactly. Was all the way up here. Wasn't painted correctly. On the opposite end, it was, but this side was not. Luckily, we managed to get a good one. So I'm not quite sure how many pieces were screwed up. Now, you guys know I give Playmates a lot of grief about how they handle their sloppy paint jobs and all that stuff. So I think it's only fair to give the same response to the Hammond collection. You know, we're paying a good price for these. I don't remember anymore how much I paid for this. I imagine it was around the 30, 35 mark for it. It's quite a bit of money. And to get a imperfect piece, which this looks like, this is actually done right. Now, you guys know about the Hammond collection not being sometimes quality controlled good enough. We had the Dimorphodon, where the one eye is missing on a lot of people's. My Velociraptor tail, the connection will not connect in, so it just sits in there a little bit. And people are having problems with the color paint on this. I have to say that's Mattel, you got to step it up a little bit, man. Quality control. Now, just looking at it, let's set the tail up first before we connect it. You got the colors on there, the navy blues with like the stone tans. Absolutely love the color wave on this. Bendy wire on this. And now the Allosaur himself. Absolutely amazing. Super hollow. I have to admit, this is super hollow. You will hear a big hollow into this. The glass eyes. Done right, absolutely amazing. Done wrong, it can look absolutely horrible. I absolutely do love this paint job on this Allosaur. Absolutely amazing. I gotta give it kudos for what it is. Let's hook this up. Hopefully it goes in perfectly. There we go. Now I heard, once you get these tails in, I guess something with the flange, they do not come back out. Now here's something, I don't know if this is supposed to be like this or if it's supposed to blend out. But here you got the blue and then it goes straight into the stone. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Quite frankly, let's see what the box has. Yeah. All right, so it's supposed to be like that, as you can see. Sorry for the glare, guys. It fades out to the stone. So yeah, I lucked out and got a pretty good painted Allosaurus, which is awesome. I think I am absolutely, when I have this posed on the shelf, when I get to it, I'm going to have it posed like on the back. I absolutely do love that pose. It looks pretty freaking cool to me right now. Can't wait to get in detail and show you guys the closer details of this, because the colors on this are absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So let's go to a closer look. So here we are with a closer look. As always, let's get a size on him. Now, since he is articulated, we're going straight out of the box. There's no posing done to him. From the tip of the tail to the tip of the nose is 19.5 inches. And from the bottom of the foot to the tip of his nose is just a hair under 10.5 inches. So here we have it. Look at the colors in this. You got the navy blues mixed with, you can see some purples in there, and the maroons mixed up with the tans and the whites and stone. Just beautiful coloring that they did add to this. Here you got the nostril. You got that glass eye. Like I said, the right light, these glass eyes are absolutely amazing. The wrong light, they could be absolutely the worst. And here you got the rubber teeth as usual. Fantastic. I absolutely love the rubber teeth. Let's get on top of that roof canal. Underneath where the nasal passage is. Pretty good. Very good texture. Very good markings. The tongue. I love the grooves, the indents that they put into it. The side of the jaw here, fantastic. I can't say it enough. I really do like this navy blue mixed with the stone. It really gives it a nice little pop to it. And the back of the spikes here are rubber, so that's fantastic. Here you got some osteoderms coming down it. Ridges on the back. Just absolutely fantastic. Goes all the way down to the tail. And here's where the tail starts to blend from the navy blue to the stone. And you can see where they did a little blue to blend in there. Absolutely like it. Here's where the paint job goes a little awry. You got so much like this and then it just absolutely stops. They should have blended it a little bit more, but I can forgive them on that little thing. Here are like the little stripes going down his legs. Absolutely love it, the ingrain into it. You can see the little muscle textures. Fantastic. The hands, putting a little black speckles in there. Underneath, you got the seam of the figure. Absolutely fantastic. There's the Jurassic World logo. the model number I'm taking it. Move his leg out of the way. All the way up to his tail. Now let's get to articulation. The hands. Now this is super tight. Love them when they're super tight. They go all the way out like that. The wrist turns all the way around. The elbow turns all the way around. And the arm goes all the way around. Go to the hind leg. It goes all the way back. Stops there. Front. These are super tight joints. Stops there. You can see the front leg keeps going. And here, that's probably better for you. Goes, bends there and there. Not really that much give there. I don't want to push on it. I'm sort of afraid it might break. The front foot goes all the way down. Twist. Maybe. All the way around. And no twist on that one. Yeah, I wouldn't do that too much. These are super tight, and I'm afraid because this is super hollowy that it might break. So just be cautious if you guys do pose that in a certain way. The arm goes about right there. Looks like right there is the max for that. Once again, super tight, and there's the max for that. Goes all the way around. Goes all the way around. And the leg right there. That got caught up in the arm. Let me try fixing that. There we go. Right there. Leg goes right there. And foot goes right there. And right there. And rotates all the way around. And of course, the tail on that ball joint turns all the way around. And the mouth closes pretty good. Opens pretty good. And the head, I would not mess. This goes up and down. Same with the lower neck. The lower neck is a ball joint, so it does go all the way around. Now let's go to size comparison. Here we are with our first size comparison. We're going to work our way up from smallest to medium to largest. Here we have Hammond Collection Therizinosaurus and the Hammond Collection Allosaurus. And here we are with our next size comparison. We have the Indominus Rex and the Allosaurus. And here we are with the last size comparison. Can't get any bigger than this bad boy. We have the Hammond Collection and my personal favorite, the Giganotosaurus. And this is slowly growing on me. It's getting up there. The more and more I look at this figure. The Hammond Collection Allosaurus. And here we are with the Hammond Collection Allosaurus Battle at Big Rock short. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go check it out immediately. It's absolutely fantastic. Takes you back to that horror aspect of Jurassic Park. Now, this piece is absolutely growing on me minute by minute. The more and more I still stare at this thing, or I continue to stare at it, I should say. It's really cool looking piece. I'm telling you what. Now, is this a pickup? I'm going to say it's absolutely 2 thumbs up. Now, hear me out. I know a lot of people are getting really upset about the quality control of the Hammond collection. With all due respect, they are correct. You know, you shouldn't be paying these high-end prices for these figures to get, you know, unpainted stuff or missing pieces. If you happen to find this piece, especially painted, and like I said, I believe it is on this right side. So when it comes in the box, you'll be able to see it. Just check it out. You know, make sure it's painted right there. I believe that's where it's happening at. Right above the shoulder. It's all that stone. If you happen to see it, I would say pass on it. But this is like at your store and it's the last one, absolutely pick it up. That little bit of detail, I mean, it's not going to be missing anything. And if you plan on putting this on your shelf or whatnot, you can always just still put it on the other side. Now, I understand you shouldn't have to do that. And if you're one that doesn't want to do it for that reason, I'm totally with you. I get it, you know. But for me, like I said, if it's the last one in your store and you have that problem, pick it up just to have it. Like I said, I have a Velociraptor that the tail does not connect, but it was the last one, and I'll probably never be able to exchange it to Target to get a new one. So I have to deal with it. And I may or may not have a dino with a missing eye. It's really hard to tell. It's super small, and it sort of psychs me out every time I look at it. So we're at that. And I get it. You know, it happens to all of us, which it shouldn't. We should all be getting these good pieces. But enough of that. If you see it and you like it, pick you one up. I mean, like I said, I believe it was like $35, $30, somewhere around there. It was a long time ago. I don't really recall how much they run for. It really is. I really dig it. I mean, the short was fantastic. I really do like the Allosaurus in it by itself. So that's a plus. So there you have it. The Hammond collection. Allosaurus, Battle of Big Rock. Check out the short if you haven't seen it. If you've seen it, check it out again. It's a fantastic little short. Just Gfan 84. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Just when I thought the review was over, I want to throw this little tidbit in there. I was noticing going to do my thumbnail for this, and it really caught my eye. Here, how I pointed out before where it doesn't blend in. The opposite end does blend in. They totally forgot to do it on this side. Quality control.